Okay. Okay, so I asked a couple of us, or everybody rather, to to download Metasploitable and Kali Linux, right? So some persons did, some did not, some reached out, and I don't know. So one person actually reached out to me saying he has downloaded his Metasploitable and he was having issues, performing the little task I did last time. I told him not to worry because there's an issue with the Metasploitable, which we are going to fix here together. So if you have downloaded the Metasploitable, all right, please open it up. Kindly open it up and open your Kali also. I'm going to share my screen now. Okay, hope everyone can see my screen. Please acknowledge if you can see my screen.
Yeah, we can see it.
Okay. Please open up your Metasploitable machine, please. If you've done that, also open up your Kali. Please acknowledge if you've done that. All right, let's be on the same page. Okay, so if you open up your Metasploitable machine and you might have some things on it, you can just to clear your screen, just simply type clear, 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 that way to clear your screen. All right. Now, if you've done that, I want you to type if config, ifconfig. So once you do that, it's going to give you your IP address, or it's going to give you IP address of the Metasploitable machine. Yours might be different from mine. So this is mine here. Mine is 192.168.1.23. So I want you to do if config, and you get this on my screen. Please, while we proceed, if I ask you to do it and you've done it, please just can use the what they call it, emoji sign or something in the group, so I'll know that everyone is following, right? So I won't leave anyone behind. And while we are learning, if you have any question, draw my attention so you won't be lost. Yeah, thank you. Okay, so now you've seen your IP address, all right? It's 192 dot, I don't know, whatever it is. Mine is 192.168.1.23. Now open up your, sorry, let me take this away. Okay, it's not showing. We close this first. Okay. On your Kali, all right, if your Kali is open, go to your Firefox. All right, you should have Firefox there. Just open up your Firefox. And if you do not have Firefox or you don't have any browser, I always tell my students, learn how to use ChatGPT to help you a lot, or learn how to use Google. You can quickly, on ChatGPT, you can quickly ask how to install Firefox on Kali to give you a step-by-step process. All right. If you try it and it doesn't work, then draw my attention. All right. So if you have your, so if you have your Mozilla or Firefox open, all right. Now type in the IP address that you found on the Metasploitable machine. the IP address you found on the Metasploitable machine. So mine was 192.168.1.23. That was mine, right? So it's going to give you this. It's supposed to give you this. It's going to give you this. Do we have this on our screens? Do we have this on our screens?
No.
What issues are you having?
Yes, the issue I'm having is to come out from the Metasploit table is not, I'm not seeing the cursor any longer.
Okay, if you're not seeing the cursor, press the Control and ALC key, that's alternate key together.
I should press what?
Control and ALC key together.
Okay, control alternate.
Together, just press it together.
Yes.
The cursor will appear.
Yes, I press it together.
Have you seen the cursor now?
I've not. Okay.
Have you seen it now?
Yes. Yes, I've seen it.
Okay, thank you.
So then I can see, you say you should maybe on the Metasploit table, we need to press
Yeah.
IF config. Yes.
Yes.
So I'm seeing that there's 127.0.0.1.
On your ETH 0,
127.
look at my screen. All right, look at my screen. We have ETH 0 here, and there's LO here also. All right. Now I'm asking you to look at the ETH 0. Now go to you see the INET address. Are you
I will see
following?
what?
Look at my
Yes,
screen.
I'm following.
Can you see my screen?
Yes, I can see your screen.
Okay, now, so I said we have ETH 0 here, and we have the LO here. Now, the 127.0.0.1 you're seeing, I think it should be this one here. That is not the one I'm asking you for.
No. Yes, this one, yes.
Yeah, so look up, you see ETH 0, you see INET address 192 dots, I don't know, yours would be different from mine.
Yes, 192.168.246.130.
Exactly.
Yes,
That is
that is
your Metasploitable IP address. Now, I
the
want you to
address.
type it. Yes. Now, go to your let me do this again. So go to your Kali. All right. Open up your Kali.
Okay.
Now, once you open up your Kali, you see your Firefox. Open up your Firefox. Have you opened up your Firefox?
No.
Please do.
Okay, Firefox browser.
Yes, please.
Okay, I've clicked on it.
Yeah. So once it's open, all right, on the address bar where you write your normal URL, right, put in the IP address that you found there. The 192.168, yeah, put it there. So mine is 192.168.1, yeah. So do that, and to take you to this Metasploitable too. Have you done that?
No, I'm coming. I'm still okay. One.
Have you done that? Have you done that? You're not responding anymore. Should I proceed without you? Okay, I think I would have to proceed without you now because you're not responding anymore. Okay, he's dropped off, I think. Okay. Z Fisher
Oh,
download link. You get that in the group chats, not now.
hello. Yeah, my network is just, I don't know why is tripling on and off. Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yes, on the Firefox, I've typed in the IP address on the Firefox, then I've also clicked on it. So it's now showing me Metasploitable.
So yeah, so you're getting this page that I am now.
Yes.
Okay, good. Okay, good. Now, we have a lot of websites here, all right. And the first one is Twiki, all right. Twiki.
Tweaky, yes.
No, yeah, we
Second,
have Twiki. We have
PHP, my
PHP My
admin.
Admin, exactly.
Yeah,
Um,
multi.
Mortality. We have Mortality. So this is PHP My
Yes,
Admin. We have Mortality. We have DVWA. All right. Yeah, we have, and
yes.
we have web dev. Okay. So now
Web
today
dev.
we're working
Web
on,
dev.
yeah, so today we're working on the mortality. All right. And like I said, working on SQL injection, all right, SQL vulnerabilities. Now, like I said also, I'm going to work on the low security level, on the low security level. All right. So now there's one thing I have to tell you. So let's set it up. All right. It's not going to take our time. So now if you go to your click on the mortality, this name sounds very funny. Mortality, yeah. And then go to login/register. I just want to show you something before we proceed. All right. Now, you
Okay.
know the code. Yeah. So you know the code I always put AAA quotation or 1 is equal to 1. Now I want you to do the same exact thing I do. It's going to give you an error. All right. Yours won't work. That I'm trying to say. So I'm putting this. So if you can see my screen, I'm going to make it bold, right? So look at my screen. Do this exact thing. Now I'm telling you that yours won't work. You're going to get an error, right? But I'm going to show you how to fix the error. So now, if you've seen what I put in here, just do the same thing and click on enter. Tell me the error you get. Add the
Hello.
hashtag AAA. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now. I just get connected back.
Look at my screen. Please, you have to mute your mic. We can't be waiting for you.
Okay.
So you can just mute your mic and follow, please, because we have other persons that are here in the class. But if you have any question, just drop it in the chat and I'll respond to you. The chat is open, I'll respond to you. All right, so
Okay, so mine is saying that Metasploitable account doesn't exist.
exactly, that's the error I was expecting. That's the exact error I'm expecting. Good. So now let's fix this. All right. I fixed mine already, so let me just show you how to fix yours. What have I clicked? Okay, so now all you have to do is go to your Metasploitable. All right. Go to your Metasploitable machine, like the way I have it on my screen. So you can just clear this. You can clear this using clear keyword. All right. You can clear that using the clear keyword rather. So if you're here, all right, we need to navigate to a particular directory. It's called Mortilidae, the Mortilidae directory. So do this cd, like I said, cd is to change directory. All these other things I'm going to explain, right? I'm not going to explain them here, but you're going to know more of them in the paid class. But for now, you need to go to a directory. A directory is more like let's say I have 4 rooms, for example, room 1, room 2, room 3, room 4. All right. And now I want you to go to room 4. For you to go to room 4, you have to pass through room 1, room 2, room 3, and room 4.
Excuse
All
me,
right.
please.
So
Excuse me.
yeah,
Excuse me, sorry
yes.
to cut you short. Yeah. I already ran if config, and my packet kept showing. So I don't know how to clear it because I typed clear, but it's not clearing.
You typed it correctly. You typed it clear correctly, and it's still showing. Did you type it on your Metasploitable machine, or you just typed it and you felt it was working?
No.
Remember,
I
if you
typed it on my Metasploitable because my Metasploitable is already running. I run config, if config. So it started showing me
yes,
packets on my this thing. So I typed clear, but it's not clearing.
show you packets. Packets.
Yes,
Can you
it
kindly
kept showing
yeah,
me
kindly
bytes from 9 to blah, 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 blah. It kept showing
what have
bytes
you done?
from.
Please share your screen. Share your screen, please.
Oh, okay. All right. I'll do just that now.
Okay. Is anyone having issues also? Just respond in the chat, please.
Okay, this is it.
No.
Kiloli, what did she do? Okay, press hold on, press Control X.
Control X.
Yes.
Control C.
Or Control C. Try Control C.
Control C. Control C will stop it.
Yes.
I've pressed Control C, but it's not responding.
Wait, so you said you typed if config. Is it if config you did or something differently? Or ping?
Okay. Yo, sorry, my bad.
It has stopped
You
already.
Because I know you
I
ping the
typed
IP.
ping. I pinged
Yeah, you ping the network
ID,
here. Exactly.
address.
Yes, you ping the address. That's why I'm showing you this. You ping the
Okay, so how do I stop it?
Control C.
Control
C
X
is
or
not.
Control C. Are you sure you're even on the? You know what? Just close it and open it again. If Control C doesn't work, Control X doesn't work.
It doesn't work.
Close the Metasploitable and open it
Close
again.
the Metasploitable and open it again. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Someone is saying I saw a message. Unable to open Kali while Metasploitable is ongoing. How? Just right click on your VM, all right, and when you right click on your VM, try to open the virtual machine again. All right, and then open your Kali. It's going to work. That's BES. Your name is BES and you're the password. Okay. Is that clear? BES, I don't know. Is that your name? BES.
Yeah, that's what I want to do. I want to meet myself.
So let's proceed, all right? Z, once you open up your what do you call it, your Metasploitable, can you please mute your mic, please, if you're not speaking? So on your Metasploitable machine, all right, we have to go to a path. So this part is the part that is a part that holds the database of the mortality, all right, of this particular website that we are working on. All right, it holds the database. Now, why I'm able to do this is because I already know the password, I already know more like everything about it. That's why I can easily navigate or find my way through it. So the Metasploitable here is our server, all right, designed for hacking. So the error she mentioned earlier, she said error message, error executing query, table Metasploitable account doesn't exist, so that table we are looking for doesn't exist. So what we are going to do, we are going to create that table. The table name is supposed to be OWASP10, not Metasploit. All right, so now we have to change directory. So change directory is like moving from one room to another room. Okay, the room that has the database. So like I said, we have 4 rooms and each room has database, but you have to move from one room to the other room. So to do that, we use the CD, which is change directory. CD is for changing directory. All right, and then to go to that part is var. This is the first directory, and then www. All right, are we following? And then / what the spelling of mortality? Mortality. Okay, yeah, so that's it. So cd / var / www/mortality. All right, if you do this, it will take you to this part. Are we following? So the path to this mortality is var www mortality. All right, so if you do this, you just get something like this on my screen. Now, instead of this mortality, now we have a database here. All right, and this database now we have to change the name from its Metasploit. We have to change it to OWASP10. Do you understand? So we are going to use a command. All right, so you know the command is sudo. So sudo gives us sudo gives us admin privilege. In Windows, you make use of administrator. All right, administrator, but on Kali you make use of sudo. Are we following? Please acknowledge if we are. All right, so sudo is more like administrative privilege. So sudo first, then nano is a text, it's more like a text editor, the same way you have notepad. All right, same way we have nano on what do you call it, Kali. So I'm going to do sudo, all right, nano, and then there's a file called config.inc. Config.inc is more like the configuration file for this mortality database. All right, config.inc, inc, so it's config this way .inc. Can we see my screen? Are we following?
Yes.
So sudo nano config.inc. What I'm saying is, give me the administrative privilege so I can edit this config.inc file. Because if you just do nano config.inc, you may not get access to that. All right. So sudo gives you administrative privilege. It's more like override any other privilege. In your office, the sudo will be like the manager or the owner of the company. So I can send you. We can be working at, in the same company, and I send you to do something, but then the boss be like, no, don't do that. You don't have to obey me anymore. You have to obey the boss. So sudo is the oga patapata of them all. The same way we have run as administrator on Windows. And most times, whenever you do the sudo and then the command, they ask you for a password. All right. So when you do sudo, when your boss sends you on an errand, you know that he's the boss because of his name. All right. Maybe there might be a code word or something, but for our PC, once you do sudo, it's going to ask you for the password to be sure that, okay, yes, you are the administrator. You understand? So sudo nano config.inc, like I said, sudo is administrative privilege, and then nano is a text editor, then config.inc is the file. Do we get that? Please acknowledge. So
Hello?
I know I'm, yes, I can hear you. Can you all hear me?
So in a nutshell, it's more or less like sudo is a
In a nutshell, sudo is like I said, the way you have run as administrator on your Windows, the same way you have sudo here. So sudo gives the higher command. Once you use sudo, it can override anything. Do you understand? Please acknowledge if you can hear me. Please acknowledge if you can hear me. Okay. I just wanted to be sure. So I'm going to hit the enter button. Now, if you can see my screen, all right. So if you can see my screen, you understand that it's asking for a password, all right? So password for MSF admin. Now, remember our Metasploitable has a password and a username. So the username is MSF admin and the password is also MSF admin. Do you get that? So that's what we used to log in: MSF admin, username, password, MSF admin. So I'm going to type in the password. Now, you notice that once you're typing the password, all right, it won't show. Once you're typing the password, it won't show, but proceed that way. It knows. So I'm going to type in MSF admin and enter. So once you type in MSF admin, notice that it will take you to this page. Like I said earlier, we use Nano. So this is the text editor of Nano. So if you look at the top there, you'd see GNU Nano 2.0.2 or 0.7, something like that. All right. And then you see the file name config.inc. Are we following?
yes.
Do we have this on our screen?
Yeah, we have it.
Okay, good. Now, okay, please hold on. Let me respond to someone. Okay, yes. Someone is trying to join the group. Hold on. So now, if you look at your screen, all right, you'd see Metasploitable, right? You see that Metasploit there. Database host, that's DB hosts, local hosts, DB user roots, DB by DB pass, that's password. There's no password there. And then you see DB name, that's database name. And on your own screen, you see Metasploits. Is that correct? Please, now, if you should respond, so I know you're following, please.
Yes. I can see Metasploit.
Okay, good. Now I want you to move to use your cursor. All right, move to that Metasploit, delete it and put OWASP 10. OWASP 10. Have you done that?
So do I need to okay, I've seen it. NWAPS 10. Okay.
OWASP OWASP 10. OWASP
Okay.
10.
OWASP 10. Okay.
Do we have exactly what's on my screen? Don't change any other thing, no, just that Metasploit to OWASP 10. Do we have that? Okay, if you have that, now press Ctrl X.
How do you get to this stage?
I was asking since nobody was responding. I was asking. Okay. Okay. Let me start from the beginning again. All right. So let me clear my screen. Which directory is this? Okay. Okay, so firstly, I said if you open up, let me start from the curly parts so you understand. Firstly, do you have this on your screen? Do you have this part on your screen? Hello, sir. Do you have this on your screen?
Okay, yes.
Okay. So I said if you put in the same code, for now, I just want to explain things to you. All right.
How
So
how do you get to this place?
How do I get to this place?
So, yes. What do you click? Because my screen, I can see the latest version, installation instruction, usage instruction, get rid of those pesky PHP errors, change logon, change log, note.
Please hold on. Where are you right now? Like, where are you on your screen?
No, where I am, at the Firefox, the 192.768, where I put
Okay.
where, you asked me to put my maybe IP address.
Hold on. So, are you here now? Do you have these parts? Like, put in your IP address again and press enter.
Okay. Yes, I've got to this part. Then I click on multi-melody, or what do you call it?
Multility. Now click on multility again.
Okay.
Good. Now take your cursor to login and register. Click on login and register.
Login and register. Where?
Look at your screen.
Okay, login
Look
and
at my
register.
screen. Yes. Have you clicked on it?
Yes, I've clicked on it.
Do you have the screen on your system right now?
No, I still don't have it. Okay, yes, I have it now.
Okay. Okay, so you have the screen, right? Now,
Yes.
Okay, good. If you look at the charts, all right. If you look at the charts, I ask us firstly to put in this code. So now if you look at this code here, the last one, this is where my cursor is now. If you put this code, it's going to give you an error. Okay, it will give you an error. And I said for now, forget about this code. Let us fix the error first, because if you don't fix the error, all these things you're doing won't matter. Do you understand? Okay. Now, if you look at the chart, you see that Z dropped a message. She dropped the error message there. So the error message is error executing query. Table metasploit.account doesn't exist rather. Now, why this is so is because on our Metasploitable server, all right, the database name there is Metasploit, which is not supposed to be so. The database name is supposed to be OWASP 10. Do you understand? That's why you're getting this error. So, I mean, whatever we do here won't work. We have to modify the database name. Now, I said move to your Metasploitable. All right, this is your Metasploitable. I talked about paths traversal, more like moving from one place to another. So in the simplest form I can explain, a path is like different rooms. Let's say you have like 5 rooms connected together. These 5 rooms have database, or you have things inside of it. From room 1, you can access room 2. From room 2, you can access room 3. Do you understand? Now, let me move back or out of these places. Then I clear my screen. Good. So now you have this your Metasploitable machine open like this, right? Hello, sir. Please respond. Can you respond, please, sir?
Hello?
I can hear you. Are you following?
I don't know what is happening to my network. Something is just tripping off and reconnecting again.
Okay, you know what? After this class, the recording will be dropped and you can watch it again. All right. So I'm going to explain it in the simplest form that I can. All right.
Okay.
So you have to draw us back here. So just follow up. Okay, so let's proceed. Now, remember we talked about the paths. Yes, this is sudo, CD to change directory. And I press the enter button to take us here, right? And then instead of the multility, I said we have a file instead of it called config.inc, all right? And then sudo is the administrative power, to override or change things. Now, if this is an office, a normal staff cannot modify this database name. All right, a normal staff cannot modify this database name. He or she has to get the authority from the maybe the manager or owner of the company or one thing, So sudo gives you that privilege. Nano is a text editor, all right, and then config.inc is the file name. Is that okay? And then we press the enter button. It takes us to this place. Now, if you're here, if you've not changed yours yet, all right, you see that instead of OWASP 10, you'll be getting Metasploit. All right, you'll be getting Metasploit. So you can see DB host is database host, which is local host. DB user is root, that's database user. DB password, there's no password there. And then DB name, that's database name. Yours might be what do you call it, Metasploit, but now you have to change it to OWASP 10. So if you've done that, all right, press Control X. It's going to ask you to save, then yes. Have we done that?
Hello.
Yes, sir.
So please, can you briefly re-explain why we are changing this name to
Okay.
I think I missed that.
Okay, no problem. So if you look at the charts, all right, I said earlier, let's start from here. I said if you come to this place, this is your multility, all right, you click on login and register. This is where we are supposed to perform our SQL injection. So I said most times your SQL injection, all right, it's to get access to database, and then you can do exploits. legal or illegally, you can do exploit from here. So whenever I go to a site, try to put in some codes like this one I just dropped here. You can just put it in. If the site is not secured, it's going to work, but I doubt this code would work on any site currently because most people have blacklisted this. Now, when you do this, all right, yours won't work. This code now won't work for you, but it will work for me. Why it's not working for you? Because they're going to give you an error. And if you check the chats, Z dropped the error here. She said the error is, in fact, do it on your own. Do it on your own. Type in this code, all right? This same code here, AAA quotation or 1 is equal to 1 with the hashtag. Type it and tell me the error you're getting. All right, just type it and tell me the error you're getting. Now,
Yeah,
once
I
you do
got
the
the error. That's it.
good,
The
you got the error.
Metasploit
And
account
you
doesn't
saw
exist. Yeah.
exactly, Metasploit account doesn't exist. Yes. Okay. So now to fix this, all right. Now I know where this is because I mean I've played around this Metasploit. I actually know everywhere around it. So I want to help you fix it. All right. So you won't have to come back here again. You won't have to come back here because if you don't fix it, it won't work. Now, if I should do mine, if I press the enter button to work, to just log me in, all right? But yours will give you an error. So to fix it, to change the database name, that's why I said you should go to the Metasploitable, all right? Go to Metasploitable and then follow the procedures which I explained earlier, and then you get to this point. By the way, are you at this point now?
Yes.
Are you here now?
Yes, I'm where you are.
Okay. Have you changed it to OWASP 10? Have you? If yes, press Ctrl X. It's going to ask you to save. Just press yes. Yes to everything. So if you've done that, all right, it won't just work almost immediately, all right? So you have to restart the database. And to restart it, it's a different command. So let me just clear my screen so you can see everywhere.
Okay,
So to restart your database.
Excuse me,
yes.
please. Okay, so
okay.
on my own here, after pressing the Ctrl X,
yes.
it's asking me to the command here is file name to write DOS format, config.inc, and it's showing me other
Please
things.
share your screen, please. Let's use your screen to do the example. So share your screen, please.
Okay. Okay, can you see my screen now?
Not yet. Okay. Yes, file name to write. Just press yes. Just press the enter button. When you press the enter button, what did it say? Any message?
This is it.
Okay, good. Okay, so yeah, it has worked. So now what you're going to do now, yeah, it has worked. So what you should do now is to restart the database, but it doesn't mean you should shut down your system. What you have to do is a different line of code. So if you look at my screen, all right, to restart the Apache server, it's a server. To restart it, you have to do sudo sudo again. Remember, I said it's administrative privilege. So sudo, and then wait, sorry, hold on. Let me check out this first. Let's hold on a bit. So do this sudo and then /etc, all right, /init.d, all right, /apache Apache 2, and then space reload. Can you see my screen? So see what I typed, press the enter button and tell me, okay. Okay, I can see your screen. Okay, press the enter button. Can you hear me, Z?
I can hear you. This after the etc/forward, is it IN or IM?
IN, you're correct. Just press the enter button. You're correct here. Is your enter button stuck? Z, can you
The
hear me?
command is reloading. Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I said click, just press enter.
Yes, I did press enter. The response is reloading web server config Apache 2.
How come it's not shown on your screen? Am I the only one not seeing it?
Okay, I stopped sharing. Okay, let me share my screen again.
Yes, please share your screen. I said I want to use your system to do the exam because I already done mine, so it may not come up again.
Okay, here is it.
Okay, yes, so that's it. Has everyone done this? Please acknowledge if you've done this part or if you've gotten to this part. Please acknowledge if you've gotten to this part. Quantum Tech, have you done this? Okay, yes. Okay. Okay. Ahmed said no. Okay, so if you've done this now on your what do you call it? Go to now, switch to your Kali. All right, switch to your Kali now. If you've done this. Z, can you please switch to your Kali, please? Hello, Z, can you hear me? Has she slept? Okay. Z, if you can hear me, switch to your Kali, or you can stop sharing. I think I can proceed from here. Just kindly stop sharing, please. Just stop sharing. Okay, so if you've done this, all right, now on your methodology, all right, see my cursor, you see reset database, right? You see reset database. So just click on the reset database. All right, click on reset database and then try to do the same command again and see if it's going to work. All right, after you click on reset database, now try to impute this code and tell me if you are logged in. Can you all hear me? Try to input this code again and see if you're going to be logged in. Okay, so you are logged in. That means the database has been changed. Logged in now. Okay. Okay, good. It took us so long. I get this. No worries. I understand. Don't worry, very soon you won't have to think twice. All these will you just become familiar with them because you're going to be playing around it. Okay, now that we have successfully changed the database, to OWASP, all right, so we can play around. So now the class has started. By my all right, so let me quickly share my stuff. Okay, hold on a bit, please. Just hold on a bit. Education. Okay. Okay, I'm still here. I'm trying to share a file to us. Okay. So I was trying to share this file here. Now, like I said earlier, the last class, I said we're going to talk about SQL injection, all right, and what it is, like what is SQL injection. So like I said, most websites uses a database to store data. All right, your ChatGPT uses database, your Google has a database, Facebook itself has database. Almost every website has a database, especially if you are taking your data, your Facebook, Instagram, and all that, they have database where they store all this data. So they can store, when I talk of data, it can be username, passwords, account number, document also, pictures and all that. All right, all these things are being stored in a database. All right. So with this database, you can read read people's data. For example, if you go to Facebook, all right, you see profile, all right, see people's profile, and sometimes you can also update your profile, insert some things, and then remove some things. Right. Now, to interact with the database, all right, you have to make use of SQL. You have structured query language, yes. So you have to make use of SQL. SQL is a database language. Now, this is what SQL is all about, database. Sometimes you just hear, oh, this database has been hacked, breach of password, breach of this, breach of that, breach of that. It's SQL injection most times. They're all SQL injection. And the command I showed you earlier, all right, the one is equal to one. Just like we are told in school, garbage in, garbage out. Whatever I tell the PC or tell the computer is going to respond to you that way. And as a hacker, whether ethical or not ethical, right, we use the errors we get. We use errors that we get from laptop, oh no, not laptop, from websites, to then work on them. So I go to a site and I click they say put in your username. I put in special one, and the site tells me, oh, we don't accept number one. I've noted that down. All right. If I'm a hacker, maybe I'll know that, oh, they don't use numbers on this part. So if I'm trying to break into the sites using SQL injection, I'll know how to modify my codes and modify my tools. If it's file upload I'm doing, I'll know how to modify them in a way that is going to bypass this particular error. Now, why is SQL injection so dangerous? Because firstly, they are everywhere. They are actually everywhere, and about 80% of websites currently, they are vulnerable to this SQL injection. Sometimes people don't just have the time for them, but once they remember you, once the hackers remember you, they'll surely break into your database. Once they remember you, once I say, oh, these sites, I think I need to take it down, or they're holding something, you need to take it down. Someone called me, okay, it was like a month or 2 months ago, thereabouts, telling me he wants to pay me to break into a particular site. The site is not even a Nigerian site, firstly. It's not a Nigerian site. It's one site in the US, but it's owned by someone. And he needed to remove his name from the database, though they got it illegally. They got it illegally, and the bad thing about the site is that it doesn't even use username and password. There's no username and password field, so SQL injection wouldn't work. But I had other methods to go into the site. We have the XXS, that's cross-site scripting. We have file upload vulnerability. We had different methods which we are going to learn in the paid class. How to upload files, and if you can upload the files, you can then, upload your what do you call it, payload. SQL injection works most times when you have a username and password section. Most times that's where it works most times. So once you can, bypass the username and password, you get access to the admin panel. And once you get admin privilege, that's it. It's gone. Once you have admin privilege, all you can do is change that password again, remove everybody from database, do whatever you want to do. If it's to delete, you delete. If it's to add, you add, But once you have access to their database admin panel, it's gone. All right. And now these databases have sensitive data. So imagine having access to Twitter's database. Imagine having access to Twitter's database. The kind of people that are on Twitter, we have the celebrities, presidents, and all that. Imagine having access to Twitter database and you just log into, should I say, Trump's accounts. Because once you have access to database, you see their username, their password. You can modify, you can create, read, upload, and delete whatsoever you want. All right, that's how bad SQL injection is. Once you have access to it, you can do whatsoever you want in it. So having access to someone's account like that it's very sensitive. So now, remember we bought Trump coin, yeah, and now it has dropped again. So imagine going back, maybe having access to Twitter's account, and then you just say, oh, this coin, I'm going to use it tomorrow. Once you make that statement with the account, because you have the admin privilege, you can make posts, and then you make such statements. The next thing, the coin is going up. Before then, you might have bought a couple of, amounts. Once it goes up, you just sell, get your share, and then tell them, oh, it was hacked. But before then, you've made more money. These are disadvantages, not the good part of hacking. All right. So now, if you can also use your SQL, all right, to get access to files outside of this a particular database or route. Now, what I mean is this. Let me go back to my Kali. All right. Sorry. Share. How did I do this? Okay, so let me go back to my Kali. So remember, when I logged into this Metasploitable what do you call it, IP address, all right? The IP address, we saw other websites inside of it. Delete this. So we saw other websites inside of it, right? We saw the Twiki, PHP, Morphology, DVW, and WebDAV, right? We saw that website. Now, one bad thing, or let's say good thing about SQL injection is that once you get access to one site, you can escalate privileges. You can just, go around. You can go around. So let's say, for example, I'm trying to hack into Google. I used the same example last time. I know Google has Play Store, they have Google Gmail, they have Google Meet, they have a couple of other Google associated websites, and then I try to hack Google Meet, may want to give myself unlimited time and all that. But I find it so hard. Maybe they are secured, kind of. But then I can try to hack some other place, all right? Try some other sites. Maybe I can try to go to Gmail, all right? Try to hack Gmail and maybe notice that Gmail is easier to hack or Play Store is easier to hack. And once I get into it, I can then escalate my privilege and move to the Google Meet, all right? And then do whatever I want. That's one of the disadvantage. Is it disadvantage? I doubt it is. okay, we are ethical hackers, right? So it is an advantage. It's advantage. I don't even know how to call it anymore. But I mean, it's one of those things about SQL injection. So sorry, let me switch screen again. Share all. Share all at once. Sorry, hold on. Okay. So can be used to log in as admin and further exploit the system. Can be used to upload files also. You can use it to upload files. Now, on that again, discovering SQL, all right, you try to break in page, you use the and, order by, or. Now, why do we use this? Because SQL, this is more like SQL keyword, all right, order by this, if this and this. So if this and this is correct, do this, or if this or this is correct, do this. All right, this is how the database work. That's why we try to, as much as possible, to tweak it or use like a cunning kind of way to go into it. Now, if I should go back to, I'm just going to give an example here. So if I should go back to Morthality, all right. Okay, login and register. So here in the name part, I can say what's the normal stuff I use? AAA. So let me explain this code to you. So AAA or 1 is equal to 1. Firstly, this part of the code here is wrong. All right. This part of the code is wrong. I can do whatever I want here. It is wrong. But now we use the or keyword because it's a database language. All right. It's a database language. So or 1 is equal to 1. Is 1 equal to 1? Yes. Now you'll be asking, what is this hashtag here? Most times when you try to break into a site, they have the name I'm trying to remember. They have filters. Yeah, they have filters. They have filters. Now, if I should remove this and proceed, good, you get an error, all right? And we are going to feed on the error. So select star from account where username this or this and this. Now, let me share. Okay, I wrote some things down. Hold on a bit. Should be Kali, right? Get it. Just hold on. I saved some notes somewhere. Please get it, I think. Oh dear. Okay. Okay. So please acknowledge if you can see my screen. Please acknowledge if you can see my screen. If you're still here. Okay. So I wrote all these codes. They are supposed to be for the paid class. All right. So let me try to use one here. Sorry. Next first name. Hi. Id. One order by true, one order by false. Okay. So I'm trying to look for a particular code that would work for. All these codes are advanced actually. They are really advanced. But this, okay, let me try. This should work. Okay, hold on. One is equal to 1. Everybody's name. right? Okay. So those codes are for the advanced level. So if you look at your screen, you see the security. You can toggle the security here. You can toggle it to make it higher and stronger, right? So like I said, multi-melody is designed to be hacked rather, designed to be hacked. So for now, this one is the easiest code we can make use of. AAA or 1 is equal to 1. So the hashtag here, if you make use of Bob Suite here, so you notice that filters here. So it's a filter, all right. So this is supposed to be more like what do you call it? Comment, yes, a comment. All right, is a comment. So the first code we did that gave us error. Looking at this part here, right? Instead of looking at this part, select star. So select is like select star here is select everything. All right, select everything from accounts where username is equal to AAA or 1 is equal to 1 and password is this. So here is correct, but then we still have this other one left. This one I selected now, we still have it left, which means it's still trying to run our code. So to end our line of code, we make use of the hashtag to end the line of code. So once you add the hashtag, it's going to end the line of code and run the code as it is. All right. I also want to please share the screen. I want you to try something. Let's see if you can access the database directly. Someone should kindly share. Z, can you please share your screen? Let's try something differently. Z, can you hear me? Hello, Z. Quantum Tech, can you hear me? Can you please share your screen, please? Can anyone hear me? Can anyone hear me, please?
Yes, I
we
can hear you.
No one is saying anything. So I want someone to help me test 18 or 2, right? So share your screen. Can you kindly share your screen, please? Or never mind. So I think I've gotten into it. Let's see. Show database. No. Okay, I want you to do this. Go to your Metasploitable, right? Go to your Metasploitable and do sudo mysql. Can you hear me? Go to your Metasploitable and do sudo mysql. Can you all hear me? Please acknowledge. So I want to show you how the database looks like. Let me make this bigger. So this is database we're working on. This is the Metasploitable database that we are working on. So firstly, I said do sudo mysql, all right? Sudo mysql, and then click on show databases. Like this, show databases. So it's going to show you all the database here inside of this MySQL. Do you have this? think everybody should put on their mic so they can just speak at once. I don't like when I don't get any response.
Yes, we can hear you.
Hey, please respond. If once you're not responding, I just feel like maybe you're not following or something.
So for
please,
the sudo MySQL, is it the same password? Mine is showing the password for MySadmin. So it's still the same MySF admin.
MSF, yeah, MSF admin, yes, MSF admin. So I want to show you how the database looks like. So sudo MySQL. It's going to, you see something like MySQL only. It's going to show you something like MySQL only. Once you do that, then type show databases. Do we have this now? Do we have this now?
No, mine is saying try. Hello. Unable to sign in.
Okay.
It's still saying try again.
Okay, hold on. Let me see if I'll start again. Okay, it's clear screen. Oh, sorry. Now follow again. All right. Follow again. Sudo MySQL. All right. Press the enter button. It's not even supposed to even ask you. Mine is not even asking for password. So I doubt why. I'm wondering why yours is asking for password.
Ask me for
on your Metasploitable machine.
Yes.
Why is yours asking?
I think it's because it's the first time, the first one. Subsequent attempts did not ask for password.
I don't think so. Sudo always ask for password, but I don't know. I don't think so. But if it asks for password, MSF admin should be your password.
Mine too is showing the same thing on this screen. I even typed to clear. It's showing the same thing I'm saying here.
Okay, yours is showing what I have on my screen, right?
Yes.
Exactly. So I don't know why you're not supposed to ask you for password. It's not supposed to. You've already logged in, so you're not supposed to ask for password again. So once you have sudo MySQL, all right, now basically you're trying to get into the database, all right. So I then say after this now, you type show databases. Show database, and always remember the semicolon. So show databases is going to show you all the database inside of this Metasploitable. So we have the information schema. The information schema here, it's a default what do you call it? It's always there. It's like default, it's always there. Anytime you do it, you always see information schema. Then we have the DVWA, we have the Metasploit that was there before, but it wasn't linked to multi-day. We have MySQL, we have OWASP10, we have TikiWiki, we have this other one. Do you have the same thing on my screen?
No, I don't. Because when I type show databases with the semicolon, it's still showing me, it's still not showing me anything.
Kindly share your screen, please. Kindly share your screen. Let me use your screen so it won't be like it's my own screen.
Maybe there is a space there.
Yes, after show space databases. Is that what you did?
Here is my screen.
Okay. You did colon, not I said semicolon. You did colon.
You did full colon.
Semicolon. Okay,
yes.
okay, semicolon. All right.
Do /C first to get out of that place.
No, you can just okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. So show databases.
Semicolon.
Yes.
All right.
Okay, good. So let me make use of your own screen, so it won't be like my own, because I've done so many things. And so these are the databases here, right? We have information schema that is like a default. We have the DVWA Metasploit that is not connected to the multi-day. We have OAP10. Can't I see the screen? Okay. Sorry, please hold on. Let me. I want to see up on screen. Okay, I'll just watch it. So OAP10, we have Tick Wiki, we have the other one also. Now we want to use or check the ones that are in the OAP10. So then type use OAP10 and then semicolon again. Use OAP10 and semicolon. Okay. Okay, good. After that, type select star, select space, asterisk, select space, asterisk, space from the table name. What's the table name? OAP10. OAP10, yeah. Put a semicolon and press enter. Let's see. I think. Sorry, table OAPs. What is this thing? Oh, sorry. Show tables. I never do show tables. Sorry. Do show tables. Type show tables first. Show tables. Semicolon. Yeah, enter. Okay, yeah. I suppose I forgot to do show tables. So now in the OAP10, all right. In the OAP10, we have accounts, we have blog table, we have captured data, credit card, hit log, pen test tools. All right. Now these are the tables that are inside of this OAP10. Now for the I wanted to test something. Okay. Now for the accounts, we have to then look for the names inside of this account. So do select star from the table name. Table name is account. So the star is like select everything, yeah, from the table name, which is account. Your semicolon. Just type semicolon here. Just type semicolon only. Press enter. Okay, good. Now, so this is the database, all right? This is the database. You can see the username, the password, uh, signature, and then you can see if it's admin. So look at the first one, admin. Oh, okay.
What does
So you
my
can see
signature mean? What does it stand for? My signature.
it's really doesn't matter. Say, okay, let me show you where it is. Let me show you where it is. Go back to the multi-lady. Go back to multi-lady. Why is it echoing? Go back to the multi-lady. Are we following? Okay, so why she's Kali? All right, so this is where the signature is. All right. Why is this disturbing? Okay. So if I click on, sorry, if I click on please register here, all right, because I don't have an account. Sorry, why is it echoing? Hello, can I hear you? Please, I don't know, is it echoing from your own end? Because I can hear myself.
Yes, it's echoing.
Okay, let me quickly leave and join back. Quantum Tech, I want to transfer the host to you. So when I come back, transfer it back to me. Okay, is it okay now? Can everyone hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Is no one echoing from here?
Okay. Still okay now. Go to please register. No, log out first of all. Log out first of all, please. Z, just let me share my screen, please. Can you see this? So this is where the signature comes in. It's more like saying hints to remember your password. All right. It's more like hints to remember your password. So if you click on create accounts, what password is 23456 create accounts, don't save. So if you can see account created for special 112, right? So if I should go back to if I go back to my multi-day, all right, I'm going to see the password and the username there. Do you guys understand? Do you understand? Please acknowledge if you understand what I just did.
Please come again, please. I didn't get it. Hello?
Yeah, I'm here. Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, I tried to explain the signature part.
Now, I said the signature is just like a hint. There's nothing serious about it, all right? It's
So
just
yes,
here.
I got that. Then you put hello. So what next?
Now, see, this is username.
Yes.
Take password 987654. 987654. I can just say it doesn't really matter. This is a signature. It doesn't really matter. It's more like a hint. All right. It's more like a hint to whoever is creating this account. All right. This is a signature and create account. That's all. So if I should go back to my what do you call it? Let me share my screen. Right.
Special one, sorry, I want to ask a question. How do you get to that space where you have to create an account?
Okay. Sorry, don't save. So here's login and register. All right. Here. So you can see, please register here. Is that okay? Show tables. Sorry. What's that command again, sir? Use abstain. Let's correctly. Can you see my screen now? So you can see the ones I just added now. The special one, you can see the password, you can see the signature. So it doesn't really matter at all. The text, you can see the password and you can see signature. This is a signature. It really doesn't matter that much. Do you understand? So now what we did today is basically, now you're going through the Metasploitable to see all these tables here. All right, this is like you having access to database already. But if you're hacking these sites, all right, if you're hacking these sites, you don't have the access to the server, all right, but you can get all those information, all right, all those information from the database. You can get them from these points here. You can get them from this point. So let's say, let me show you something else that would make use of. This DVWA, all right. Everything is hack. What's the username again? Admin password is, let's see, password, am I correct? Okay, good. So this is all the things we'll be working on. All right, SQL injection. All right, SQL injection. We're going to working on blind SQL injection, file upload, vulnerabilities. You know how you can upload payloads to a server. All right, and then control it remotely from your own end. All right, we're also going to learn brute force attack. All right, how to log into sites, you know, how to guess username and password, or if you know a username, how to, you know, get the password of a username. So let's say you're trying to log into Facebook, all right, and you know, let's say you know the username, not just Facebook, let's use some other site, maybe any other site, you know the username already, but you don't know the password, all right. You're going to learn how to, you know, get those passwords, you know, how to guess the password. You know, like guess, we have what we call it what's this thing again? Word list, yes. Call it word list, right? Use it to, you know, get access to people's password. So you have word lists. We learn all those ones. So you can see security level high. So we have different levels here. We have low, medium, and high. Low is like the lowest security measures. We have medium, more like, oh, it's stronger than low, but not too strong. And then we have the high. The high is it's equivalent to the everyday website you see, just all these normal strong websites you see. So if you can bypass the high, then you can bypass any other site you see. All right. So this is how far we're going to go for today. If you have any question, please kindly ask. Have any clarification, kindly ask, please. Any question, please? Hello, any question? Okay, I'll take that as no. I'll take that as a no. So
There is a
tomorrow
question.
I'm going to...
Hello.
Okay.
Sorry, please.
Okay, please.
There is a question.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm trying to navigate how to get to that account opening or registration section, but I didn't get it. I'm seeing something different. Like I'm only seeing the. Go ahead, please.
No, you said on where? On the account section. Where is it? On the Metasploitable?
Yes, on the Metasploitable. I'm actually on the multi day. So I'm trying to see how you created the account that you just showed us now, but I'm not seeing anything like that here. I'm trying to check all the prompts.
Sorry, hold on. Are you on this page here? This multi-lady here?
Yes, please.
Okay, log in and register. So scroll down, you see, please register here. All right, then click on, let's make it see. Then click on please register here. So all I did was create an account, and all the account I created, like I said, once you create an account, it goes to the database here and gets stored. So I'll just show you what database looks like. All right, I'll just show you what it looks like. So you can see all these username here and passwords. So we have Jim, we have password. Let's try Jim and password and see if it's going to log in. So Jim.
Oh, okay.
Password is password, yeah.
Yeah, I get where I'm making the mistake. I'm still logged in. Now I logged out. So I've seen it.
Okay, so you can see here Jim room is burning. So the signature now, this is my signature. Jim's own is Jim room is burning. So if you look at logged in user, it will show you Jim, and then by the side it will show you Jim room is burning. So it's just like saying you have your name and then maybe username or special name added to it. So it's really nothing serious, you know. So once you're able to get this database as a hacker, you can do whatever you want. So here you can see we know who is the admin and who is not admin. So here Adrian is an admin, his password is some password, and he's admin true. So you can log in as
Yeah, please, I want to ask something. You know, on some websites, when you want to log in, they'll ask you to provide an IN. So can we say this signature is like an IN to remember your password or something?
Yes, you can say it like a hint, yes. Is that okay? Z, is that okay? Okay, yes. It seems it's your own microphone that's even echoing, because whenever you mute, everything becomes normal. Okay. So do we have any other question again? Okay, no more questions. Okay, Ziz, your microphone has been disturbing us since. Okay, so if there's okay, no problem. So if there's no more questions, we are going to end the class for today, and I'm going to let you know what we're going to be learning tomorrow, maybe during the morning hours. All right. And tomorrow class is going to start by 8 o'clock. So 8 o'clock till 10 o'clock. So if there's no more question, Quantum Tech, are you still here? Quantum Tech, are you still here? Give you
I have a question.
Okay, please proceed. Can you hear me? Please proceed. Can you hear me? You said you have a question. I said, please proceed. Is he still here or he has been kicked out? Is anyone speaking?
I think we can't hear him again.
I don't know if he was trying to speak, but I can't hear him anymore.
Mm.
Who was that, by the way? Is it? I don't even know.
Okay, that was Ahmed.
Ahmed.
Mm.
Okay. He's. Okay. Ahmed, are you here with us, or your network is frustrating you?
Hello, Special.
Yeah, I can hear you. Please proceed.
I'm trying to create an account now, a username on that methodology now. So now if I create now, I just go back to the command prompt again and select all from my account. Then it will bring up the one I just created, Abby.
Yes. So basically, what I was showing you from the Metasploitable is how the database is, how you can. So you can see that we have other databases there.
Databases,
right? And then
another thing.
Yes, and then we have the tables and the accounts. So remember I said earlier that once you get access to the database, you can move to another database, and do whatever you want. Either do exploit as you want. Yeah, so this is how the database looks like. And like I said, you're seeing this because I'm showing you this, but you may not really have access to this on a real site. You may not have access to this, but you can hack your way into getting the database just like this.
Access to the database, Abby.
Yes, you can hack your way into it to get the database just like this.
That's why we are here.
So you can hack your way into it just like that. Is my screen still sharing? Am I still sharing my screen? Let me see. Okay. So you can, maybe in our next class, you would use DBWA. That will give us more access. You can hack our way to the database. And like I always say, whatever you try here, some persons will be like, let's try it on a real site. And no, whenever I teach, I don't use a real site to teach, because I mean nobody's giving you permission to do that. All right. Once you're done learning and you want to earn some cash, maybe as a bug bounty hunter, all right, I can drop links where you can make money from finding bugs. So if you find an SQL injection, you report it and you'll be paid very well for that. So let me even quickly show you. So it's not be like maybe I'm hacker1.com. Yeah. So hacker1.com, all right. If you go through these sites, could have used my let me use my main account so you see. Let me use this. Still not showing. But I logged in before. So this site here, so I have to sign in everything. Yeah, you can make a lot of money from hacking, find reports and then let them know, and they pay you for that.
So they offer the vulnerability.
No, these are actually real sites, because our last cohort, when I finished teaching, some people were like, let's try it on a real site. I'm like, do you have any sites in mind? Even if you do, I won't be held responsible for anything. I'm a black hat, I'm a white hat, but if I'm doing anything illegal, I won't just come out to the public and like, oh, let's hack this site. It doesn't work that way.
Yeah.
So exactly. So whatever I teach you, all right, you can practice it on your own. That's my disclaimer. Practice on your own. Or you can come to my gym and tell me, oh, there's this site I'm trying to break through. I can still
So
help
for
you
me
out.
to sign in on hacker1 site, what does it entail?
It doesn't take anything. Just log in.
Just create a profile.
Exactly. Just create a profile and that's all. This kind of long password I used, I don't even know itself. So you see opportunities for all right? And it's still loading. So the big companies here, they're the ones that sponsor these hacks, right? The big companies, you can see campaign and top paying opportunities. So these are bug bounty programs, right? Bug bounty programs up to 30K. This one is paying up to $30,000, up to 12,000. So to know how you get paid, some people just
look up for vulnerability in their site.
Yes. So they don't pay you this $30K like this. So what you have to do is, okay, let's say see details, for example. You go to see details, right? And then they'll tell you how much will pay you based on what you find. So, okay, now this is it. So you can see reward. So for the minimum vulnerability you find, that's the minimum, that's low vulnerability you find, you get between $50 to $100. That's for the minimum, So for the medium level reports, vulnerabilities here, you get between $150 to $300. So if your vulnerability is high, like when I mean high, it's how will I put this? Okay.
Well, that's the exciting question I wanted to ask. That was the leverage. So how they quantify the low, the medium, and the high?
Yeah, okay, yeah. So yeah, how they do this is, if your vulnerability, or if the vulnerability you found, if it's something
Yes.
that is serious, yeah, let me use that word, serious.
Or
If it's a
not
serious one,
impactful to the company.
yeah, exactly. If it's very serious but not so impactful to the company, maybe it's something they can mitigate, it will not cause so serious damage, it might be classified between medium and high, between these two. But low are all those ones like, oh, we forgot to put this thing here, we forgot to put this thing. All right, all those kind of low, this thing that doesn't really have too much effect like that, in the company, they'll classify it as low. But anyway, they're going to let you know once you go through it and all that. I think if you read through it, they'll tell you everything you need to know. If you read through it, they'll tell you everything you need to know. Then if you see critical, the ones that can bring down the downfall of the company, you can see critical between $1,000 to $15,000 and all that. Now, when people see these amounts, they'll be like, there's money in hacking. Yes, there's money in hacking. There is money in hacking. I won't lie to you. But you don't just learn hacking in 1 month and next thing you want to be one serious hacker. Exactly. I always tell my students, it doesn't work that way. You have to build your way to the top. All right, in this what do you call it, consistency. I've been doing this stuff for 4 years now. For 4 years, I'm traveling different states today. It's not because I started coding last week or I started hacking last week. I've been doing this for 4 years consistently. I moved this class today to 8:30 because I was in transit. I went to another state. Someone called me, so I was very tired. Let's just rest a bit. That's why I moved it to 8:30 today. But tomorrow I'll go back to normal time. All right. So all you have to do is practice consistently, and trust me, before you know, you'll be up there. To get a job in cybersecurity, it's not that hard. It's not that, all I mean is not that hard. All you have to be is just be outstanding in whatever you do. All right. Cybersecurity is not a beginner role. All right. Nobody is employing a beginner because, I mean, you need to know your stuff. All right. You need to practice to know your stuff. And if you don't know your stuff, they won't employ you. All right. So you need to get to some levels of, I know this stuff very well. I can mitigate this. I can hack my way through this, and then they'll be like, okay, come and join our team. All right. Exactly. So, yeah, that's all for today. Any further question before we end the class?
Give us one side today. So hopefully next time.
Yeah, tomorrow we'll do something different, but we'll be working on low security. Also, we'll do something different. But
so for the method now, can I toggle the security from 0 to 1?
Yes, you can toggle the security, but I don't know if you can bypass it, no problem. If you can bypass the security, it's fine. But this code I gave to you for this low security won't work on medium security. All right. So low is like a very weak security. Medium, this code for the medium won't work on the on low won't work on the medium because they've strengthened the security of the multi-lady. So this code now won't work for it. All right. You have to get a different code or modify your codes to make it work. You understand?
Yeah. So for the code now, is it a predefined code for all this bypassing, or
there's no predefined code?
The more you start creating.
Yeah, there's no predefined code, but in the course of learning, I'll tell you how it works, how you can, make your own codes. It's not that hard. You just have to understand the system, understand the site. All right, it's not that hard. I'll tell you why this code is working and why it's not going to work for the next code. All right, yeah, I will explain all those things to you. So, someone is asking to share prompts. Which of the prompts, please? Command prompts. Which of them?
So now I want to ask again. If I go back to multi-day and instead of the old ones that we try to query, can I pick another one out of the database?
Yes, you can. You can play around the database. Yes, you can play around it. Wow. Yeah, instead of using OWASP, you can see others. You saw the credit card, you can just play around it. Yes.
Thanks so much. I appreciate it.
No problem.
So second, I want to ask for the advanced level, how many weeks does it go for?
It's 2 months.
2 months.
It's 2 months, yes.
Only weekends?
Well, we chose weekends because most persons say they have time during weekends. That's why we chose weekends. But
Friday to Sunday, Friday to Sunday.
Yeah, it's still our classes are always 3 times a week, right? If the what do you call it? If more people say they want weekdays like Monday, Wednesdays, and Friday, then it's fine. But last cohorts, they said most of them said they wanted weekends because that's when they had time. So we just shifted it to
and then you won't be rushed, and then you can have time to study, go over what you finished
exactly.
from Friday to Sunday. Yeah, I think it's
Exactly.
okay like that.
No problem,
Voila.
yes. So
Sunday,
I
we
guess
talk
no
more
more
about
questions,
that.
yeah. No problem. I guess right. No more questions again.
Yes, so that people don't disappear, safe.
Well, I've not disappeared.
I can't say
No
I'm not
problem.
online. No, safe. MJ. Yeah.
You said what?
Okay, I know people that are having these issues. Z, MJ, marking their names. ZMG. Okay, no problem.
It's not for me. It's not from my end. It was Ahmed I
Okay,
was
MJ.
speaking earlier when that thing.
Okay, it's Ahmed and Z.
No, I'm still online.
And it's not making noise. Wait, Ahmed, you have two what do you call it, microphones on, or 2 accounts here.
Yes, I have two. I'm trying to log in through the laptop.
That's why it's echoing. You should mute one of your speakers or your microphones. That's why it's echoing.
Yes, I would.
No, you did not. That's why this is echoing. I can see your 2 microphones are on, so you have to mute one.
Okay.
Exactly. Yes, it's working perfectly now. So it was you.
Okay. It's me. I don't know.
So it's not me. It's Ahmed.
It's Ahmed, actually. It's just that I noticed it. No problem.
No. You understand? My network has been on and off, so I don't really get through the training like that. You understand?
No problem. No problem.
Okay, so the prompt I was asking is that after sudo my SQL, the next one will be show table, next thing.
Okay, I'm going to type it in your WhatsApp group.
Okay.
I'll send it in the WhatsApp group, yeah. Okay, so I think that's all for today. We go again tomorrow. Okay, have a good night, everyone.
Please. One last thing.
Okay.
Okay, so I've seen some job applications though that they said you should, like, I can see one here too, that they are saying you should give a valid report. Is there a special training on how to write a report of whatever thing you do, or it's just like you just write it anyhow?
No, you don't write it anyhow. So report writing, it's not like it's technical, sure, but most companies have a predefined way of writing their reports. I think I have it too. I do save these stuffs because I know people would ask. Hold on, let me just check my bookmark. Hold on, let me quickly. Okay, let me just check my bookmark. Maybe I have something saved. I should actually. Hold on. Oh, God. I would send. I don't know. I'll just check through my bookmarks and maybe I'll send it to the group later on. I can't find it here now. I know I sent it to someone. I'll just check for. I'll check for it and send to the group. It's a GitHub repo. It has a lot of reports writing. So you can get inspiration from there to know how to write your reports. I'll drop it in the group. Just remind me, please, in case I forget. Okay, thank you everyone for joining today. Right. Have a good night, please. Stay safe.
You're telling us good night.
I should not say good night.
What about me that I get stuck maybe at the beginning level?
Would share this. What do you call it?
You
We'll share
listen to
this
the
recording. You share the recording.
Okay, no problem. No problem. Thanks.
No problem. Yeah. Have a good
hello,
night.
station
Tomorrow.
one. Hello.
Yes.
Good night. So I try to create account now, but give me an error.
Create an account.
Yes, on the
Click on please create accounts and then you fill every detail. What's the error?
Failure is always an option, and this situation proof it. What's this thing?
What? Look at the error. What error did he give to you? Can you just text the error so everyone can maybe go now, so I can end the meeting now? But you can text it to me, yeah.
Initially, I thought
text it or send the error to send the message to the group. Send it to the group.
Voila.